Hello. Hello. I just want to quickly answer the question, so I'm not going to wait for anybody or everybody to log on. So I'm just going to answer the question to my best ability, the way I feel, just my opinion of what's the wrong person. I put a post up a little while ago that just said I wouldn't want to marry the wrong guy. I want a guy that I wake up to every morning, and I'm happy that I wake up to him. So somebody on the post asked me what, I don't remember exactly how he worded it, but it was like, what is your ideal of the wrong guy? And then he said the wrong guy is something like when you go to looking in your neighbor's yard. I can go to the post, but good morning, guys, but I don't feel like it. So just to clarify what I mean when I say I don't want to wake up to the wrong person, I don't want to marry the wrong person, I mean it to the degree of when I marry someone, I want to actually know that this is the man I want to wake up to for the rest of my life. This is the man that if nothing else works, I'm still in love and I love everything about him. I'm not waiting for Mr. Right to come along, or I don't have the need to sleep in the bed with somebody else. I want my husband to be just that, my husband, and I don't want anything else. I've seen too many marriages where people step outside their marriage and they still say they love their spouse, but it's just something about it. I don't want something about it. I want everything to be about him. Everything to be about him. I don't. So let me get to that. I'm going to try to go to that post and see exactly what he said, the question that he asked me. But like I said, I don't want to marry anyone else. And then I look to the side and I say, "Ooh, he look nice." Or if I meet somebody at work and they be, sweeping me off my feet, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be able to be swept off my feet. I want my husband to be the one that swept me off my feet, and nothing else other than him is who I want. That's just me. So that's kind of, I hope that clarify what I mean. This computer won't allow me to read his comment. And some people, they'll settle because, like, I'm 46 years old. Well, I'll be 46 in a couple weeks. But a lot of people say, I'm 46 years old, I'm getting old, I don't, and then the first halfway good thing that come, then they say, okay, I don't want to okay it just because of my age. I don't want to okay it because my financial status. I don't want to okay it because sexually he's good. I don't want to okay it for those reasons. And I know everything is not perfect, but I do want it to be compatible in the man that I love. Like, I want to learn to love his imperfections. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. And it was Ernest Cricket Watts that asked me the question of what did I feel to be right or the wrong. Exactly. I don't want to settle for a lifetime of discontent. That's what I don't want to do. And I have a whole lot of friends and family that actually do. And I just couldn't imagine laying in my bed with my husband thinking about somebody else. I couldn't imagine waiting for him to go to work and knowing I'm going to see somebody else. I don't want to do that. That's not nothing. I don't want to imagine. Like, it's just, it would kill me to know that somebody is sleeping with my man. That would kill me to know that somebody is laying down enjoying my man. My husband, don't get me wrong, I done been cheated on. That's why I ain't married, because people that dog me, I ain't gonna lie to you. But, so can you imagine your husband or wife doing what you don't want to imagine that person doing? I'm so mad at my computer won't log up right now because I was trying to show y'all answer the question to what. But I've been that other person. I've been that second person. And a lot of women, you know, I'm not even gonna go there with y'all. But for whatever, I just don't want, what that say? Wow. Well, yeah, I don't cuss. So when people cuss on my posts, I usually delete it, or either I just stroll past it, because I don't cuss. God took that away from me, and that's the truth. He took it away before I even knew. But anyway, so I'm about to go because I didn't do all my work that I was supposed to do Monday through Friday. So I snuck in my job. That's why I look a mess. So ain't no way I'm gonna take a picture today. But I'm gonna go to work. But I just wanted to answer that to him. The reason what I think the wrong man is. I'm not one of them women. You know what I want to talk about? I want to address those women who say they don't need men. I don't need no man for nothing. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That burns me up, and I hear a lot of it. I read a post yesterday said, what that post yesterday said, something about being without a man. That's what's wrong with us women. We are taking away the need for a man. We are saying things to belittle the man's character, like he's not needed. And this ain't just black people, this white and black. So when people sit up and I don't need no man, I do. Don't get me wrong, all my bills are paid. I can do everything that I need to do. But I can't sit here and tell y'all I don't need no man. No, I'm not gonna lack for nothing because I don't have one. But we losing men in our churches. We losing men in our homes. We're not raising our sons to be men anymore because we have this mentality of we don't need men no more. That so sucks to me. That's just like the stupidest thing a person can ever say. God put them here first. He didn't put us here first, and you're gonna say you don't need a man? Cause some of y'all crazy. I really believe that. And I don't know if I'm talking because I'm single. He's so silly. He said because they lesbians. This don't have nothing to do with that. I'm just talking about in general when people say they don't need a man. I'm not talking about what they prefer in sexual activities, none of that. But women, you do. God didn't put you here to be by yourself. And if you don't need a man, then good for you. But I don't think that's the inspiration or anything that we need to be telling our young girls these days, that we don't need no man. I think that's stupid. I think that's real stupid. But who am I to say? Because of course I don't have a man. So, but no, we need men in our houses. We need men to be fathers, not only to our sons, but to our daughters. A lot of times we bring these people over our children. I asked a young lady one day, you know, she was telling me about her boyfriend. You know, he helped her pay bills. He do this, he do that. He does everything he needs to do, but he don't work. He sold drugs. And I said, well, her son didn't know what he did, but her son seen him helping. So is that what you want your son to learn? He can sit home every day and help with the bills, or he can sit home. My kid's grown now, so it don't matter. But I would want my children to see, this is probably why I was single, because I want my kids to see what a woman should be. I don't want her to see all the different men stepping in and out my house. I don't want her to see that. I don't want a man, my son, to see the different men stepping in there, because he gonna think that's normal. I can do this. I can go sleep around on my girl. I can go do this. I can go. No, you can't. So that's why I was okay with being by myself. But to say that you don't need no man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's just truly crazy. And I don't know what's your reason for saying it, but it doesn't work for me. I would like to have a man. Yeah. But I don't want no offers. But I want the right man. I don't want any man. Again, I could pay for my own bills, what I have now. Okay, see, this is the kind of stuff. Boston M. Gold. She said, women don't need men. We want them. There's a difference. Yes. You don't need nothing but Jesus. So, yes, that is truly true. But to sit out and send out that message, like, oh, we don't need a man for nothing. We don't need... Why would we send that message? Why is that a message you want to send? You can teach a young girl or an old woman who can still learn new tricks. You can explain to them how to be independent. But why would you say you don't need no man? So you build such an independence in your head to make people. What man wants you that you don't need? I mean, I want to feel needed in my relationship. I don't want a man to have to need me, but I want to feel needed. What point am I in this relationship if I'm not needed? What's the point? And it don't have to be, I don't know. I can't, if you set in your ways and you feel like you don't need a man for nothing, then so be it, and so be it. If you happy with, and God forgive me, if you happy with getting off on your own self, then you go ahead on and get off on your own self. If you happy with, okay, I don't know why I'm having this conversation with Boston, but every now and then I pick certain people. But Boston said, not in that aspect. I don't need a man to tear me down, live off my success. I want a man to stand and build with. That's my point. I'm feeling you there. So I'm not saying they don't say that. You know, you're saying it now, but when you put that message out there to the world, do you actually say, I don't need a man to tear me down, or do you just say, I don't need a man? It's a difference. Because I don't need no man to tear me down. That's why I stay by myself. I don't need a man to tear me down. I don't need a man that can't bring to the table what I have on the table. I mean, I'm pretty self-sufficient. So I don't need a man that can't. And sometimes they can't do what you can do. But you got to be able to do something. I want to see you holding your own. I don't want a man that's coming from his mama house. I'm sorry. I don't. Excuse me, I don't want a man that's coming from his mama house, because that shows me at my age, 4.6, and you 4.6 or better, because I don't date younger. And then you just, no. So I understand what you're saying in that aspect. Dwayne Jordan said, in that case, men don't need women and women don't need men. So all we need are bed warmers. That's a lonely place to be. And I don't want to be in that place. I don't want to be in that lonely place where all I need you for is sex. I want to need you for, don't get me wrong, because the joy of the Lord is within me. And I don't want to sound cliche like, oh, the joy of the Lord is within me. No, I'm not saying I want to have, because he put people on this earth so you won't have to be by yourself. So I don't want to teach my kids, so I don't want to teach other people's children to want to be by themselves or not need a man for nothing. Quit snatching the king card out of these men's hands. I mean, stop. Just stop. Just stop. And then you get, when you say stuff like that, really married women, you know, I run across a lot of married women that say stuff like, oh, girl, you don't want to be married, but you married. I don't want to be married and say you don't want to be married. I want to say, girl, it's been some ups and downs, but I love my husband. That's what I want to say. I don't want to say you don't want to be married. Girl, it ain't all it's cut out to be. I mean, nobody said it would be. But I want you to be there to stick through it. My sister been married 33 years. She is 40. She been with her husband. She ain't been married 33 years. She's 47, and she been with her husband 33 years. They had some ups and downs and some fallouts and some fall-ins, but they stayed married. That's the kind of love I want. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be stupid for no man, but I want to be there. When she got sick, guess who was there? He was by her side every single day. But you don't need a man. So when you get sick and you be laying in that bed by yourself and want your kids or somebody to come, you got to remember that we getting older, ladies. That's all I got to say, because I got to get this work done. I don't want to be here all day. Love, love.